Happy Monday, y'all. Rise and grind. It's sunny outside. It's windy, but it's sunny. The sun is shining. So if the sun's shining, you should do the same thing. Get that energy from it. Get on up and get on out. Represent your freedom. There's a lot of people wish they could trade places, and we take it for granted. There's a lot of brothers I know, a lot of sisters I know that's locked up, incarcerated, not alive. You know, this time will pass by like it never exists, that you're living. It seemed normal because you're in the moment. You know what I'm saying? It seemed normal because you're in the moment. But as history, as of yesterday, has gone, and I'm meaning like years ago, like 20 years ago, when we was living in the projects and in the hood and stuff like that, you know, those times are gone and never coming back. And we can tell the stories, you know, our children, our grandchildren, they'll listen, they'll hear us, but it's a mystery to them. So all that old school, I used to do this, I used to do that, and I was this and I was that, it doesn't matter. It mattered to us, and it matters to the people that know us and where we come from. It mattered to those type of, you know, era of people where we come from, but to the rest of the world, it doesn't matter. It's a mystery. I'm up on my way to IHOP. I'm gonna treat myself to some breakfast. You know, go and just have a moment to myself. Cause I don't really eat breakfast in the morning. I just drink my coffee. Cause sometimes, you know, breakfast is the one that put the pounds on you. When you see a lot of people that be out of shape and all that, overweight, no disrespect to those type of people, but it's because they eat a lot of good breakfast. They eat breakfast. Breakfast is good. It's delicious. Pancakes, cheese, eggs, bacon, sausages, all of that stuff is good. But it gets you fat. It gets you out of shape. Especially in most cases, like black people, like I can just speak for black people, like we are lactose. A lot of us is lactose. So we eat cheese, eggs, and all of that. It bloats our stomach. And that's why we be having stomachs all fat and stuff like that. So it's very important to recognize the dairy that you intake. You know, when it comes to, you know, the cereal eating and cheese and everything. You got Alfredo and cheeseburgers and everything is cheese. We put cheese in everything. And that's why we're out of shape. I'm no health teacher or mentor or nothing like that. I'm just talking from experience. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna go and represent my freedom and just treat myself to some Monday morning breakfast. You know, take me a nice little ride, ease my mind, clear my thoughts, then come back, take me a nice little 5-mile walk. It's windy out here though. I wanted to take a walk this morning. I ain't feel like it though. Take me a nice little walk though and burn some calories. At least do 500 calories walking, and then get on the elliptical later and do 500 more calories just to stay in shape. You know what I'm saying? And I'm disappeared in the sun, man. I'm disappeared in the sun. And what I mean by disappeared in the sun is that this is the season to focus on me and love me and be for me. You know, I've been for, you know, everyone for many years, and I just got to focus on me, man, and love on me and continue to get comfortable with me and love myself and love my energy. And I never knew how comfortable it feel and how good it feel and happy it feel to enjoy your own company. I never knew what that was like because I was always in relationships for many years. You know what I'm saying? I always, I never really got that feeling to know what it was like to actually enjoy your own company. I never knew what that was like. People do that. Trying to call while I'm on live. They know I'm on live and they trying to call. That's rude. Yeah, so my oldest son would have been 21 years old, and my daughter, she'd be 18 in 2 years, and my son be 4 more years. He gonna be 18 in 4 more years. 2019 and 2020 was just here. And guess what, y'all? It's been 4 years since 2020, y'all. Don't it seem like it was still yesterday? It seemed like we was just wearing masks yesterday. That time went by like that. Boom. You know what I'm saying? So I say that to say, time is going to come to pass. So you got to, focus on you, and, you ain't got to worry about no babies, no kids. You ain't got to worry about answering to nobody. You could just come and go as you please. You know what I'm saying? Make sure your bills is paid. Make sure you got food in your stomach. Make sure you got a roof over your head. And that's all you got to worry about. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to worry about paying no child support. I ain't got to worry about nobody. I don't owe nobody nothing. I don't owe no credit cards. No, I don't owe nobody nothing. I just owe myself to control myself and have emotional intelligence. You know what I'm saying? I owe myself a clean temple, a clean mind. You know what I'm saying? And I find myself by myself because I've graduated I've graduated many ways of living, and I take away nothing from anybody who don't smoke. Who still smoke and who still drink. I don't take nothing away from them. Everybody have their own time to grow. But I've graduated that lifestyle. I don't drink no more. Next month will be a year. I haven't took one shot, one drink. It's be a year in April. I went cold turkey. I promise you, the roof could fall on me. This car could break down right now if I'm lying. Truth. Cold turkey. I was at my brother's crib watching a tank fight. And I said, we was drinking over there, and I ain't even get drunk. I ain't get drunk or nothing like that, because I don't get stupid like that. But I said to myself, you know what? Because I'm going to tell you what did it. What really did it, because y'all probably thinking, what really made him stop? I'm going to give y'all the detailed fundamentals of what made me stop drinking. Because I ain't smoking 12 years. This is going on 12 years now, and I ain't smoked. And what stopped that, let me give y'all the rundown on that one. What stopped me from smoking, I was fighting for custody for my kids back in 2015. Actually 13. Because 2015 I divorced my wife. And 2013 I was fighting for custody. I went for custody for my kids. So I thought they was going to drug test me. I was scared. I wanted my kids, man. I wanted my kids bad. They was babies, 3 and 5 years old. And I couldn't live without them. I said, I ain't going out like that. I ain't paying no child support and all that. I'm going to get, I'm going to fight for my kids. So when I hired Paul Isocrat, the lawyer, he was telling me they may do a drug test. So as the time was over, it's been 2 years when I fought the whole case, the custody case, and I came out and won. And they didn't do a drug test, but I was clean for 2 years. So I said to myself, shit, this feel good. I'm gonna run with this one. My skin start clearing up. I start talking faster, and my words was on point. I wasn't stuttering or nothing like that. I'm like, I like it here. And that's how I came about with the no smoking. And it's going on about 11, 12 years. This 11 years now. Since 2013. What's that? 11 years? Yeah, 11 years. Yeah. I ain't smoked weed. Smoked cigarettes. I never smoked cigarettes or nothing like that. I wasn't no pill popper or nothing like that. Never was on that type of style. I was too fly for all that. But yeah, that's how I got away from the weed. Now the drinking, I had when I was going through the breakup with my when me and my ex broke up, right? I was drinking heavy after that. I was drinking Long Islands. I was knocking them Long Islands down up in Rios, the bar called Rios up off Cotman. I was up there. I was going there every weekend, getting some wings and fries, and I was getting like 3 of those Long Islands. And you know what I'm saying? I was feeling good, but I noticed I was destroying myself. You know, I was like, damn, I'm destroying myself getting these drinks left and right. So at the Tank fight, going back to that, at my brother's crib, I said, you know what? This is my last time. I thought about my ex seeing me later in the future and seeing how busted I look because I drink so much. I said, nah. I said, she gonna see me in the future and I'm gonna be doing better. That's what I said. Cause me, I'm not in the stages of outdoing nobody right now. I'm in the stages of outliving now. I'm at that I ain't trying to outdo nobody. I'm trying to outlive. That's where I'm at with it now. You know what I'm saying? And that's how that happened. And I said, you know what? I'm gonna stop drinking, and they're gonna see me later, and I'm gonna be even doing better. I'm gonna hit this life even harder and hit it even better. And ever since then, I said, I ain't drinking, and then I really stopped ever since. And it's been a year. So that's how that came upon. And I feel much better. I'm doing much better physically, mentally. And, you know, every day is still a struggle no matter what circumstance. And at the end of the day, it still doesn't even make me better than any of y'all. It really doesn't. I'm not saying this because, oh yeah, he stopped drinking and he think he better or nothing like that. Only a hater talk like that. So if that went through your head, you a hater. If that went through your head, whoever watching this, you know, respectfully, you know, I don't say that to disrespect anybody, but if that went through your head, yeah, he think he better and all that because he don't drink no more. Yeah, you a hater. You know what I'm saying? Salute me. I put my, you know, salute. Yeah, man. Shout out to the boy. You know, you motivate me. You know what I'm saying? I want to do the same thing. That's the type of conversation you should be having individually in your head. You know what I'm saying? But I got love for y'all, man. Respect for everybody out there that's trying to better themselves. We all growing. And at the end of the day, we all gonna die. At the end of the day, we all gonna die. It's a matter of time. We gonna check out. But for the time you're here, document your moments. For the time that you're here, document your time. Live, love, laugh. You know what I'm saying? And don't focus on the oppositions of the past. Anybody that try to, you know, allow you to crash and wanted you to do the wrong things to put yourself in a position you can't get out. You know? So what you say, Wes? Hold on. Come and get one more drink with me. That's my mans and them. What's up, West Side? West Side. Yeah, I get a drink of water, Wes. You know what I'm saying? That's about it. Drink of water. I remember I was with Man. Y'all know Man. But I remember I was with Man. I was riding in the Benz with him one time. And he was like, Mark, you know, I don't drink. Man motivated me too. This was years ago though, but I still ain't stopping around that time. But Man was like, Mark, you know, I don't smoke. He's like, you know, I don't smoke or drink, Mark. He's like, you know what I mean? I drink water. I come to the joint and I drink water. I was right. He had a brand new Benz. I think this was he had a 6. He had it was like a burgundy John, CLK back in the day. This was like 2006 or something like that. But, yeah, he'd been on that type time, and I just couldn't grasp that at that time. And it's something how, you know, you later on in the future, you grow and you change your ways and you see exactly what the time certain people been on. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, the moral of the story is I'm disappeared in the sun, baby. I'm disappeared in the sun. I'm gone. You know what I mean? I'm all about freedom, prosperity, happiness. You know what I'm saying? I ain't raising no more kids. I don't want no more kids. You know what I mean? I don't even care to be married anymore. I don't even care to be married. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of situations to where as though people put themselves involved into with other energies. And a lot is real minimum of loyalty is a very low rate of loyalty out there. And the only one you can count on is yourself, you know? It's the only one you really can count on until you really, you know, give yourself some love and give yourself self-love and count on yourself. Nobody else can really put you in a position to be hurt, you know? As long as you respect yourself, many others will respect you, and you will always have opportunity out here in this world. People vision you on how you vision yourself. You know, you can get, especially, and I want to let y'all know one thing, right? You can go many places in this world, but I don't care what nobody say. Being a black person, it's like a certain way we really have to. And I'm not trying to be this poor righteous teacher, this conscious type of guy. But if you're looking at me in that perspective, I'm cool with that. I'll accept that. It's called growth. But when you black, man, you have to work harder on elevating yourself and moving out here. You have to, because they already judge us as a person that's going to come in with a bad attitude, person that would, you know, we abuse substance. You know what I mean? We don't know how to talk. We don't know how to control ourselves and humble ourselves. They already look at us on a level like we don't know how to be coachable. We have to learn how to be coachable because it's okay to listen. It's okay to be told what to do. It's okay. Everybody, all of us can be bosses. All of us can't be bosses. We got to be able to humble ourselves and clean ourselves up, get our act together, remain humble, put ourselves in a position to where we can listen and take order to get to the next level. You got to start from somewhere, y'all. We want to become the top bosses right away. It don't work that way because we don't come from that long line. Let me get out of this sun because it look like I'm angry. Well, I'm trying to explain to y'all. I'm not angry. It look like I'm angry, but I mean what I'm saying. I'm really a happy-go-lucky guy. You know what I'm saying? I'm a happy-go-lucky. All that trying to play tough and all of that is played out in my lifestyle. And anybody who's still on that type of time trying to play tough and all that, they already crash dummies. They got it coming to them. But I'm a smiler. I'm a happy. You know, I'm an outgoing type of brother. You know what I'm saying? And I don't put myself in a position around people, places, and things that's going to trick me out my position. But it's okay to take orders, y'all. It's okay to find a job and work and stack your money and invest in something else and build with your family and start from the bottom and, you know, be a worker. Everybody can't be a boss. Everybody can't get in a position to where as though they on a high level. We don't come from that. So understand, shout out to everybody who's going out to work today, who got a regular job, who's supporting a family no matter where you work at, no matter how you get there, whether you catch the bus, the train. My hat go to you. You are living the American dream. You taking advantage of the opportunities that America has to offer, that the government is providing. You know what I'm saying? And stay positive, man, and don't let nobody trick y'all out position. I know I probably went too deep into the fundamentals of how things is, and a lot of people can't relate to the way I'm delivering my message. But I just wanted to talk to y'all this morning. That's all. I wanted to take a ride and have a conversation with y'all and get myself something to eat. And I want to let y'all know to continue doing great. Continue being free. Continue loving on y'all families. Doing whatever y'all have to do to provide for them, no matter the circumstances, no matter what position it is, because somebody got to do it. I don't care if you work at a warehouse, fast food, a call center, anywhere, somebody got to do it. It's called providing a service. And until you understand that, you can't get to the next level, you know? So I'm gone. I'm going to let y'all go. Let me go get something to eat. I know I sound like a pop or grandpop. I know I'm talking real, but it's real talk, man. It's real talk. And these are the type of conversations I like to have. I've grown as an individual. That Diamond Street lifestyle, that whole ghetto mentality I used to have back in the day as a wild individual growing up, that's gone forever. It ain't coming back. It's a mystery to others who haven't been there, and it's history to those who was there. Yes. All right. One love to y'all. Your boy. Peace, y'all.